Well, hurricane season is here. It just began a few days ago. Very important to be prepared at home.
Yes, but if you're still considering what to have in your kit, we sent Jai out to put one together for us.
He rejoins us live from City Mill in Evie. Good morning to you, Jai.
Hey, good morning to you, Christine, and good morning, Kelly. You know what the great thing is? If you visit any number of the city mills across the state, when you look, they actually have a Be Prepared section where it literally lists all the different things that you need if a hurricane were to happen. Now, as Kel was saying, June 1st, that's when hurricane season began, and it runs all the way through the end of November. So we're talking about the next 6 months we're in it. Now, the good news is the Central Pacific Hurricane, when they came out with their forecast a few weeks ago, they're thinking that it could be just sort of a regular season, not expecting it to be heavy. We wanted to know more about what you need to put in your kit, and anytime I need to know about survival and about anything to do with the house, I come to Frank Suster. He's with City Mill for, get this guys, he's been with City Mill for almost 50 years now. 50 years he's been with City Mill. Frank, if you don't mind, some of the basic stuff we need, because you guys make it pretty easy. You've got a list of things. Take me through some of the stuff. I'll step out of the way so that we can see it when you're talking here.
You know, of course, what happens is if there is a hurricane, probably the #1 thing that happens is power failure.
Yeah.
When there's a power failure, no electricity, the home needs flashlights. Yeah? And City Mill, we have a wide array of flashlights, lanterns, and so forth.
And you know what, Frank, I was going to tell you, with the lanterns, so many of them now are like LED. Correct. So they don't use necessarily a lot of energy, and they're not dangerous like having an open flame.
That's correct. And of course, batteries. You know, you have to have batteries, because many people, they have flashlights, but batteries have a lifespan. Yeah.
Yep.
And of course, the other thing that every home should have is water, because you know, if there is again a power failure and you live, let's say, on the 20th floor of a high-rise, the pump that pumps the water up is out. You only can flush your toilet once.
That's a good point. I mean,
you're right. So in addition to drinking water, you know, today they say you're supposed to have 2 weeks of supplies. Now, can you imagine 1 gallon per person per day, household of 4? 4 gallons per day times 14 days, 64 gallons of water.
That's a lot.
You know, if you go to a home center and buy bottled water, they usually come in 3-gallon packs. So you can see you're going to need a lot of those. Yeah. So what they recommend is you don't need a gallon for drinking, but you still have to wash yourself. You have to flush toilets. So if you got, let's say, plastic buckets such as these, fill them up with 5 gallons of water. Left a couple in your bathroom. After the first flush, put another gallon of water in your tank. So this will give you 5 flushes.
Which, you know what, I mean, we joke about it, but you don't realize how much, especially if you live in a condominium, you don't realize how many times you might need to utilize that bathroom.
That's correct. And of course, you still need water for cooking and drinking. And of course, if you live in a regular home and the roof blows off or windows break, water is going to come into your home. So it's good to have trash bags. You know, here is a box of contractor trash bags.
I was going to say, those contractor bags are the really big ones, so you can put a ton.
And they're heavy duty, 3 mil. So anything that's valuable in your home that could get water damage, such as artwork, personal belongings, you know, birth certificates, if you either put them in trash bags or in plastic containers, there's a good chance it won't get destroyed.
Okay. Good to know, because those are some of the things you don't realize. Like you said, if a roof comes off, the house may be exposed. You're going to need to try to limit the damage, right?
Limit the damage, correct. And then, of course, the home can also be protected. Huh?
Yeah. You know what, Frank, if you don't mind, we'll wait a little coming up and take 2. We'll tell you more about how you can protect that home. And we're also going to tell you a little bit more, not just about the protection, but then also some of the measures you can take, getting the home prepared. And then also, if you lose electricity, there are options when it comes to that. We'll find out more a little bit later in Take 2 right here at the City Mill in Evie. Ladies, back to you in the Take 2 studio.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jai. And so timely. Again, the hurricane season just started, so make sure you're always prepared.
Yeah, don't wait until there's a hurricane approaching or in the Central Pacific. Do it now. Be prepared now.
Yes. All right, well, now you hear it from us all the time. Again, hurricane season is here, so have your hurricane kit ready. Now, instead of telling you what to put in it, we're going to be showing you.
Jai's doing some preparedness shopping at City Mill in Evie. Let's rejoin him to see how he's doing. Good morning, Jai.
Hey, good morning, Christina. Good morning, Kelly. Yeah, you know what? We've been here all morning long. And the great thing is City Mill makes it really easy for you when you look. They really have sort of a be prepared list, and they got all kinds of things that you need to have if a hurricane or a natural disaster were to hit. And you see batteries, you see some of the flashlights and some of the lanterns. You see the medical kit just in case. You see some of the butane for stoves, things like that for cooking. You see some of the water storage things. So they really have everything you need to know. But we also wanted to talk with Frank Suster. He is with City Mill, and as we were saying earlier, he's been with City Mill for a half century. Think about that. Wrap your brains around that. And Frank, if you don't mind, when it comes to hurricanes, there's also things you can do to prepare your house, correct?
Correct.
Take me through a few things that people maybe don't know or maybe take for granted that you could do to be prepared.
Sure. Okay. The one thing you can do is protect windows. Yeah. But you know, if the hurricane is coming, you don't have time. So what you could do is, during the off-hurricane season, cut pieces of plywood, you know, no less than half-inch thick.
I was going to say, that's important to know, is you
Yeah.
can't buy really thin stuff. You need to get something with a little more heart
They
to it.
recommend 5/8 of an inch.
Okay.
Because, you know, what's going to happen is if there's a strong wind, anything in your lawn, if you have coconuts in your coconut tree, they're flying right for your windows.
Yeah.
Lawn furniture, everything's flying. So you should have rope, you know, you could tie down as much as you can that's out in your lawn. But you cut sheets of plywood, you make them a little bit larger than your window opening. Here we have a jealousy window.
Okay.
And if I was to just use regular nails and pound it on, and let's say the storm passed, no damage to my home, it'd be very difficult to remove the plywood. So they recommend duplex nails.
And what is a duplex
Now,
nail?
a duplex nail has two heads on it. So when this is pounded into my window frame, that much will be remaining out.
Oh,
So I can grab it with a hammer and pull it out easily.
Okay, and then you don't damage any of the framework or anything like that around
And you
your
would
window.
want to put a nail at least one every 18 inches.
Okay. Now, tell me about this also, Frank, because with our houses, sometimes, let's say that you have your roof, and we're talking about eaves and stuff, right?
Right.
Help me with this.
You know, in Hawaii, up until the 1980s, almost all the homes were single wall construction.
Yeah.
So that means the rafters were toe-nailed. They would take a 16-penny nail and nail it on both sides of the rafter.
Not very secure.
Not very secure. So you can pre-fit your home by buying hurricane ties.
Oh,
And-
okay.
And these go on both sides, one to your to the rafter, one to your beams,
house itself.
To the beams, or they have this type. Yeah, so it would be right on the post. So there are many types of hurricane ties that can be purchased. Now, most homes, any home in Hawaii built after 1993,
Okay.
already has these clips. So we're looking at older single-wall construction homes.
But you know what? There's a lot of those homes that still
there's-
exist. I mean, so many different homes that were built in the 50s, 60s,
each
later
one-
than that.
Right, and each one of these clips have a hold-down force of 400 pounds.
Oh, okay.
So you can imagine if you had 30 of these rafters along your home, 30 times 400, that's like putting 12,000 pounds on your roof.
Wow. Okay. Frank, real quick, before we go here on Take Two, let's move over here because I want you to tell me more about generators. Now, not everyone's going to need a generator, but if a hurricane were to hit, the most important thing is probably the refrigerator, right? I mean, that's where you have so many things that could go bad. So what do you need when it comes to protecting and being able to sort of have generation power for your refrigerator?
Right. You know, to run a refrigerator, you need at least 1,500 watts of power.
Okay.
Now, they make generators in all sizes. You know, they have small little units, 1,200 watt capacity. You're wasting your money.
Yeah.
That's okay if you want a few light bulbs in your home. So if you want to have some lights and take care of the refrigerator, I would recommend at least 2,500 to 3,000 watt generator.
Okay.
And you know, if you're a person that's never uses the generator, let's say you buy one, you take it home, you put gas in it, and then you just leave it in your garage for a couple years, what's going to happen? The gas is going to get jelly-like, ruin your carburetor. So I recommend for the homeowner, do not buy a gas generator, buy a propane generator.
Oh, okay.
Propane generators run on regular standard propane tanks, and the carburetor stays clean.
Brink, good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We appreciate what you've been able to tell us. So just a few tips, and we will post this, of course, on our website at KH12.com so that you guys can be able to sort of access that if you wanted to know kind of how to be ready for hurricane season, which runs all the way through November. Back in the Take Two studio.